Well, hello there, crafty friends. Suzanne here in the studio today with a lot of sheet loads for you to look at. I was using the Merry and Bright 6x6 matte stack from Queen & Company. This has been in my stash for a little while. It's not super old. And then I just started going through the 2021 sheet loads from Call Me Crafty Al. And I was working on these a few different days, so it was fun to play around with them and change it up from time to time. I originally did 2 of each card, and then when I still had paper left in the matte pack, I did a few more. In total, I got 18, but if you were careful, you could easily get a lot more than that. Okay, here's the first. We have these 2 overlapping panels, and then this vertical element with your sentiment here, and then this little cross ribbon. Very cute. And here's how mine turned out. Isn't this sweet? I decided to use another piece of pattern paper across this little ribbon and then just overlapped it and then cut the V out of both of them to be equal. This Merry Christmas is from a recent Stampin' Up purchase I got at Checkered Cottage. So that bargain paid off. I've been using that. And then this is an older set from Stampin' Up that's in my stash that just had a little element to it. So super cute. And then I had these old puffy stickers that had the ornaments on it and some little dots in my stash. So isn't that cute? And then here I flipped the 2 papers here. And then when I went back afterwards and was using up leftover papers, I did this one. Very, very cute, don't you think? Okay, so there was January. Let's move on. February. Here we go. This one, you're doing a smaller panel that is left justified. And then you're adding this ribbon detail here. And your sentiment in the middle there. Now this is one where I actually, instead of using cardstock for this layer and this layer, I used pattern paper. So that's one reason why I didn't get quite as many cards out of my matte pack as I thought I would. But they did turn out super cute working that way. Here's the first one. Got the snowman in the background and then the trees and snowflakes. And here I just added a sticker, Let's Be Holly and Jolly at the top, and then some We Are Memory Keepers sticker sequins. And here's a slightly different combination. Same thing. And then at the end, I did this one out of a different pattern. So here, these are different. These are some Stampin' Up sequins, I think. So just using what was the right color. January, February, now it's time for March. This one was fun. In fact, this was actually the first pattern I did because I just thought it was the easiest, and I still had some of those stickers left from a prior video that I had told you about, Echo Park Salutations #2. So let's see how these turned out. Now I did not do this. I just instead added a few sequins out here. For my cross element here, I used washi tape on top of cardstock. So we've got Santa Claus, we've got a little peppermint, and then we've got a couple of sequins. So I thought that looked really great. So I just had 2 of those. Moving on. It's time for May. This is interesting in that they've got this rounded corner fishtail banner in the sort of in the focal point here. And then we've got a double layer across here. So again, I had some stickers left over from my Echo Park. So here's how I changed it up just a little bit. I used my Season's Greetings sticker here. And then I also had a Happy Holidays from us, so I just tucked that in there. And then I used 2 snowflake stickers. So I was able to get 2 of those. Alrighty. Then we're going to jump sort of to the end of the year. The next one is September of 2021. This one I found a little challenging because I wasn't doing stamping at this point. I was still playing with the stickers, and I needed this to kind of go in a different direction. So you'll kind of see what I did here. I adapted it for what I wanted to use up. So here I did the double layer of this, but I did it in the opposite direction. And then I added this little puffy sticker bow and then a couple of sequins. So I think that turned out super cute. I'm really happy with it. So it's just a little bit different than her design, but it makes me happy. Hers kind of went like this, and mine goes like this. Alrighty. The next up is October. Now this one is kind of tricky because you're tearing 2 pieces. Well, you know me, I'm not a big fan of tearing, so I actually cut with the decal scissors. And then this is a paper ribbon. Of course, I could have used real ribbon, but I decided to use the cardstock. But check out what I did for this circle element and the sentiment. I did mine quite a bit different. Because the paper I was using had these stars, I decided that I would just do a cluster of 3 stars here instead of a circle. And then I moved my sentiment down here. So I think that turned out very cute. And then we just got some nice big sequins. Very, very fun. And then here's another one with a different set of papers that I did at the end. Again, the 3 stars. So I like that quite a bit. This is really kind of nice too when you've got close to my heart cardstock, because it's 2-tone. There's a regular color on one side of the cardstock and then a lighter version on the other. So you can actually tell that this is folded because you see the dark side in the middle and it comes back to the light. So that was kind of cool. And then here is the last one. I like this one because this was just super, super fast to put together. Again, here she's done some twine or something there. I kind of didn't do that because, again, I was using up those stickers instead of stamping. So here's how mine turned out. I used this Happy Holidays here. And then since there were candy canes in my pattern paper, I still had 2 puffy candy canes left that I was able to put on my cards. So there you have it. 18 cards out of 7 different patterns. And I am done with Christmas card making for 2023. At this point, I will wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you celebrate. May all of your holidays be happy. As always, I appreciate your time and attention. Ho, ho, ho. Bye for a bit.